Alright, so for me, my name is Michael. I'm from San Francisco. Then I race sidecars tonight. We'll be doing sidecars. These are on a GSX 1000 motors. I come from San Francisco. I do big track. My goal is to be racing to the Isle of Man, passenger for big cross country, fast, extremely fast. This right here is the playground of racing, and that's what got us out. What else? If you'd like to say that question one more time, I'll answer it again better.
No, that was perfect. Now, just as far as what exactly you'll be racing, we've had speedway racing, we've had flat track racing out at All American Speedway, but these race fans, they've never seen sidecar racing potentially. What should they expect tonight?
They should expect to be seeing me hang off the side at about 65 miles an hour, if not more, with no brakes. I do the counterbalance to control the drifting, so I load up the car. I'm looking for the front wheel to control traction. When you're out there watching the race, you're going to be paying attention to pretty much everybody. It's going to be like a bumper car. It's going to be a good close quarter type of race. We're very much considerate. No one's interested in hurting and making sure someone can't go home safe, but we do run it on a high risk in regards. We don't have brakes. We do a whole bunch of counterbalance in regards for the passenger that does the back. So for as much as the driver is leading the race, we are controlling the car for whatever skids, pullouts, falls. So if you see a car that does extra turn or more than necessary out of a right turn, and we're going to the straight and you see an excessive drift, that's more than necessary. You should be looking for the passenger to extend their body on the ground to create traction that will then grab the rear wheel to come out. So you're looking for all kinds of things in the race. You don't just look for, like in speedway, for a dirt bike to lean down and put the foot down and slide on the track. You're looking for communication amongst the rider and driver, the lean in, and then the load up for the straightaway, and then also the drop down for the compression and decompression of the shocks to put traction in the tire. There's a lot to watch, surprisingly.
Now I'm curious, as far as a temporary track like this that we've constructed in the infield, does that change how you communicate with the passenger?
Well, for tonight it's going to be new because we are experiencing a new track, as you're saying. We were in hopes or in thoughts that it was a wider straightaway that could bring us into a second gear. We normally run a first gear for our straights. Our track time just requires a first gear. So we thought they'd have more power. With this one, looks like we'll have more of a circular area. So you should be seeing a longer drift. But that drift should have more control. You might see a more interaction between the passenger and balance in response. So it's a whole new track. There'll be a better question answer to that one after the race. Yeah.
Well, and as far as continuing out the rest of the season for sidecar racing, where can the fans find you and the team throughout the rest of the year?
When we're out racing, you can find us at Fast Fridays at Auburn Racetrack up on northern Sacramento area, just before Tahoe. So that'd be Auburn Fast Fridays. We'll be racing on July 4th. So we'll be actually racing, a week and a half from this one coming up. We do every Fast Friday, so if you check any of the Auburn schedule, we do have also for outside of dirt track, we have a big track which is Willow Springs. We'll be racing at Willow Springs in October, and then we can get you further information for that for the Willow Springs. But that one right there, when we're doing that, this is a Formula 1 and a Formula 2 sidecar in regards towards Formula 1 car racing. So we'll have a sidecar doing counterbalance and acting in regards towards a four-wheel F1 car, and that transpires into sidecars. And what we'll be doing is 160 to 180 on a straightaway. We'll be then taking a left turn at about 90 with an immense amount of braking force. So it requires a lot of body engagement and perception for turns. So Willow Springs is your spot to watch it. You can see the whole track in one view from the bleachers, which is great. Few tracks require different spots to look at. Laguna Seca does that. So if you do want to see us in futures, our next one coming up will be Auburn Fast Fridays. That'll be July 4th, October for Big Willows.
Now, as far as people, sponsors, who do you want to thank tonight?
In regards to thanking people, I'd like to thank Subculture Racing. Just mostly San Francisco BMA Bike Messenger Racing. We're also looking for sponsorships too, so people that are also looking to put your name, your logo, you can please reach out to us. We do have space on the side of the sidecars that do allow logo sponsorship and encouragement that gets that company advertisement and also helps us out in regards to just moving forward and promoting everyone together. So sponsorship is always a growing thing. My thank you is to Subculture and San Francisco Bike Messengers.
My last question for you is this: for those people who might be interested in getting involved, how would you encourage them to do so?
Honestly, walking up to us, it's a little bit hard during the race, but if you're as enthralled to see us, you can reach out directly after the race. The track does open up in the back from Auburn. We do have an open track where people walk up and look at the sidecars, look at the motorcycles, talk to the riders, and from there, any information extends out, and we keep getting people. It happened the same way for me. I just put you just put your thumb up, and you get pulled out, and you're gone. So it happens. You just show up and ask, because we need passengers. I'm a passenger that's in graduation to becoming a driver. I will then need a passenger. The people that I will graduate from my prior drivers will then also need new passengers. So passengers are always welcome, and they're very much needed. To answer the question further, if you don't have equipment and gear, I myself personally have 3 to 4 extra leather suits, helmets, and other gear for people that do not immediately have it. I got it in between a 5'2" to a 6 foot tall person range. So there's always that openness and communication that you might not have it. We're here to give you the test ride. We call it a taxi ride, and that takes people out to enjoy and feel the track. We never put somebody at the high risk element that we're experienced at. We want people to understand, enjoy, and learn how to lean into the turns. From there, you're gonna more. You're gonna want more. So please show up. Don't think that you have to invest in such a way that you feel like you're investing so much and might not like it. Just know that people are there to support you, and then when you're in that direction, you already have your wings. You should be flying. There should be leathers with you by that time. Me as a person, I would have given you leathers that you can ride with until you have your set that you're comfortable with, and that would encourage a great sense of teamwork and community. So then you go, wow, that guy just really looked out for me and never saw a time limit, and nothing comes back. We don't want anything back. We just want more people coming. That's what comes back to us. So.